How's it going, everybody? Happy Pokemon Day. The 30th anniversary of Pokemon today on this Friday, February 27th. Hope you guys are all excited on whatever announcements we may have gotten this morning. I'm recording this a few days prior. Back in late December, right before New Year's, we did a bit of a memory lane tour through all of my personal Pokemon binders, and Allie and I shared binders. It's essentially a 30-year-old collection at this point because we've been collecting since we were little babies. So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to see the collection yourselves. It's honestly a really fun memory lane experience for myself and Allie to really go through these and talk about our memories with these cards. So I hope you guys enjoy too. Oh. Alright, I hope you guys are as excited as I am because I could barely contain myself. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. We're going to be going through all these fucking Pokemon binders. All these delicious Pokemon binders. There's a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh in here too. But these have cards from when I was a baby, a young Nicky, up until this year. So it's a lot to go through, and oh shit. It's a lot to go through, and I honestly hurt my back a little bit. When we first moved here, like 6 years ago, I've been organizing them by like era, because when we got here, all of our cards are really jumbled and fumbled and disorganized. So some I organized by era, like year or set or generation of Pokemon. Others, I like have specific Pokemon or specific sets that are my favorite that have their own dedicated space. So there's a lot of memories in here and a lot of exact cards from when I was a wee lad. There's cards that I have memories of trading with our childhood friends with, shit like that. So I'm excited to jump through all these because like I like look through these like literally like once a week, just for a fucking kick, you know, and a snort of nostalgia. So this is my time to do that with you guys here. I'm gonna just take from the pile because it's gonna all be right here. I'm gonna do the juiciest ones first. Maybe I'll do recent, but then jump to juicy, and then I'll just go in order of the pile. Because doing them chronologically is a little bit lame because some of them, it's not chronological. It's just because I fucking love, like, Latios and Typhlosion. Stuff like that. Really quick, though, I have small binders, like those 2x2 ones that we'll start with. And then we'll take it from there. All right, next, this is, like, the start of the real Pokemon binders. When we first moved here, it was 2020, right? Like, literally the second week we started living here, Champions Path dropped. So I got this binder to start collecting from that point forward. And Champions Path, honestly, was, like, such a magical pack for me. Because, like, I pulled, like, 6 of the Shining Charizard Vs. Like, 3 or 4 Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rares. Just crazy luck and really fun pulls on the stream. Because we were streaming a lot in those days. Those were like, prime 2020 era gaming, right? So this binder is, like, almost like a half master set of Champions Path. This is obviously like one of the shitty gold cards you get off Etsy, but just the Charizard V promos from the ETBs, then just 3 of every regular EX that was in the pack, so nothing too exciting. But yeah, like just I opened so much Champions Path back then that I just had to I felt like I needed to have some kind of binder to remember the pack because it was like almost like a transitional period in my life a little bit. Also got all the rainbow rares, and then I just got one of every reverse holo. I didn't get I don't have every card in the set, like the non-reverse holos or whatever. Then after this, it goes to like just some promos from like leagues and battle decks and what are they called? The tournament packs, the play boosters. Because it was at this time I started going to tournaments a bit more. Just locals, really. I never was the kind of person to travel for Pokemon tournaments. It was kind of similar to Smash, right? But yeah, like, I got a little bit of packs here and there. I always liked the old tournament packs. Like the pop packs. Like the art with those stamps that were on those. I really liked back in the day. There was just such a weird, like premium feel to them to me. And I don't know, it was just always a vibe. But yeah, so some more tournament cards. I pulled a Suicune V, which is fun. I might want to move that over. Otherwise, after this, it kind of just became, whenever I pulled any kind of bullshit out of a modern pack, it went into this binder. So some reverse holos, some Gengar, some random Japanese. Then this is all Sword Shield era full arts. This is kind of before the game really took off, because a lot of these are really like dirt cheap. And you were able to find product. Then Astral Radiance cards. Genesect is Fusion Strike, I believe. Yeah, Fusion Strike, the pack. I love the Chilling Reign artworks, like on the full arts and the alt arts. Chilling Reign in general was the start of like the alt art frenzy, right? Like, because then Evolving Skies obviously came, and that fucked up everything. That fucked up the whole hobby. So it was just it was a doozy of a pack. Some Goodras. I actually tried to run a Goodra deck. That was like the last deck I tried running. It ended up not working out, obviously, but whatever. Mewtwo Vs, some Radiance. Generally unexciting stuff, but like, I don't know, right? Like, I feel like this binder serves as a time capsule to like the Sword and Shield era of the card game. The good and the bad. Because I think there's a page up ahead where once we start getting into the V-Stars, I think there's a Lugia situation going on. Okay, so yeah, here's this is the deck I ran. The Palkia V, Kyurem V, or Calyrax V. Is there multiple here? This deck was kind of fun. It had a really cool engine behind it. But honestly, right, like, after this deck got nerfed or phased out or rotated out or whatever, I kind of got turned off to the Pokemon card game. I was just like, okay, this shit's not for me anymore. Because it's like, Lugia and fucking Mew? Bro, if you were playing the Pokemon card game and you didn't want to nail Mew, the what was it, Mew VMAX Genesect deck to a cross, this deck was fucking so annoying. Like, it'd be turn 1, and they would draw literally half, if not more than half of their deck, and you would be sitting there with your hands on your ass, wondering, what am I doing here? Because you look at your first hand and you don't have your engine, you're screwed. It's literally like, you know mathematically that you lost in turn 2 against Mew VMAX. The worst meta I've ever seen between this and Lugia V. It was just running the show non-stop. Drove me bananas. Yeah, the artwork's really cool. Especially the full arts. Like, honestly, this Lugia has really cool artwork too. But like, it's like honestly not like an expensive card. It's just like a regular Lugia V. But the alt art is the one that we pulled on my birthday a few years ago. That we damaged by throwing it on Allie's nut, which you'll see. This binder's not worth that much, Rick. It's just modern stuff. Like, I don't even keep track of this pack, this binder, and its value, because it's really all modern. Like, it's, you know, anything valuable I pull doesn't go in here. If there's an expensive card that I buy, it goes into either, like, an appropriate top loader binder, or, like, I have a binder for alt arts, for example. But just closing it out, there's just some more modern, a random Clodsire miscut. I don't know if you guys could see it too well. But this Clodsire got really fucked up somehow, and when I pulled it, I'm like, okay, great. Like I was more excited to see a miscut than a regular Clodsire EX. And then it goes into what's the latest game? Scarlet Violet? Yeah, right. Scarlet and Violet era cards, and then the back is just like some random full arts. Like the most recent like full art card I pulled was that Meloetta. But yeah, overall, like, and a random Mewtwo Strikes Back card. But yeah, this binder's like generally like the lower end modern stuff that, like, if an earthquake happened and this binder fell out my window into the sewer, I'd be like, oh, whatever. Like, I'd be like making sure all my other ones are untouched. But like, I vibe with like the full arts, right? Like regardless of whether or not they're valuable, like, I just like them when there's textured shit, you know? Like, it just feels premium, and like, I love Milotic and you know, like the starters and stuff like that. Steelix is cool, right? Salamence. But yeah, so this is like the 2020 plus binder. We'll do this binder next, Amen, because you're here. This is my binder of just promos. Not necessarily like the full art promos that would come in an ETB, for example, but promos from like blisters and like retailers and stuff like that. And I spent so much money over the years on like 3-pack blisters. I have so many in here. So I didn't realize this, but some of these are actually pretty pricey in 2026. It's a lot of the same cards. So these are like 3-pack blister EVs or something like that. I don't remember when I was getting these, but I got a lot of blister EVs up in here. Just EVs and EVs, and then when they're done with EVs, you get to Vaporeons and EVs. All these are like different promos for different 3-pack blisters for different sets. And I just had this binder lying around, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fill it up with promos when I get them. Some Jolteons are next. Then some really old promos, random old promos. But then it goes to like the Umbreons, of course. That's always fucking good to have. Then we get to some starters, and I think these are for Legends Arceus packs, like Astral Radiance blisters or something. You keep going, then it's just all Sobbles and Score Bunnies and Snorlaxes. This is a strong style, so it's like Battle Styles era. This Gengar is apparently really nice. Feel like that. I personally only like things that have Galaxy Hollow pattern. The Galaxy Hollow pattern is my favorite pattern ever. Some Latiases, a random Wrapping Typhlosion. Of course, they go back on the Eevee print. Some more Evolutions. Then these are stamped promos in the back. This is from the Dark Explorers pre-release for Black and White era. I actually, for a while, I was not obsessed, but I liked Volcarona cards. I tried to collect a lot of Volcaronas. I stopped relatively quickly with that one, but yeah, Crobat. This is for the Plasma Storm pre-release. I tried whenever I would go to a pre-release. I just remembered that. Whenever I would try to go to a pre-release, if I liked a promo, I would just dedicate my day to going up to people and asking for trade for their promos. Because, like, I don't know, like, something about the stamp promos I like. Some Evolving Skies, some Next Destinies, Unbroken Bonds. Some good ones in here. Brilliant Stars, and there's still some room for more promos if I get them. These are the Toys R Us Piplups, and what are these? Cosmog that Ant-Man stole from his Toys R Us. And now they're out of business because of him. Then this is Scarlet and Violet era. The cool thing about Scarlet and Violet era promos is they went back to the Galaxy holofoil, which is my favorite era of holofoil, or my favorite kind of the holofoil they would do. I don't know, it's something about it's like super cool to me, and it's nostalgic now. Yeah. Oh my god, I love this. Look at this. What do you know about the KFC Dratini promo? What do you know about the KFC Dratini? You don't know anything about the KFC Kentucky Fried Dratini. I completely forgot about this. Look at this one. Look at the artwork on this. This is like, I think this is a promo for Pokemon Snap, or, not Snap, Snap or Stadium. I forget what. Such a weird promo. Otherwise, some GameStop promos, Pokemon Go. These are like random PlayStation E3 experience crap. This is a Shadow Mewtwo card from that awful fucking Pokken Wii U fighting game. We don't talk about it, but it did come with a promo. Oh, it's an amiibo. I didn't know that. And then I think the back of this binder is actually... Yeah, so... This is like an inside joke with a bunch of my friends, but there's... this Espeon is like a really cool card, right? But when I was a kid, I fucking creased the shit out of it, I think. And I would beg my friend Eddie to buy it from me, even though it's like creased. Where's the crease? It's not even that bad, bro. Where's the crease on this thing? Oh, there's the crease. There's a bit of a veiny crease right here. Right? It's like right on the text. But otherwise, the artwork is fine. You know, it's a cool ass looking card. And I would beg my friend Eddie to buy it because he collects Evolutions. And he'd be like, I don't want your creased Dark Espeon. And then it got to a point where whenever I would pull a Pokemon that looks relatively cute, I would crease the shit out of it and put it on this page. Like, this Shuckle is creased right near his eyeball. There's a Guile with a vein on his forehead here. This Voltorb's eye popping out is so funny to me. What's back here? It's a fucking Machoke. There's a Machoke in the rain next to a shitty eye-popping Voltorb. This Wigglytuff is creased. This Altaria is asking God, why am I creased? Where's the crease on this? Oh yeah, it's a small crease there. But I don't know why. This is just the creased page. And then this Guile. Look at this it's fucking obese Larvitar. He's not creased, the Larvitar. I just think he's fucking hilarious looking, right? Look at this Guile and look how stressed he is. I don't know why, I just put this stressed out Guile on the creased page. I figured he would live nicely here. Yeah, this is the binder of the promo binder. Okay. This is my favorite binder. We're just gonna go because it's on top of the pile. This is my favorite binder in the entire hobby. There's a lot of shit in here. It's all from the EX era of the card game, so 2003 about. This is when Pokemon moved away from Wizards of the Coast and they started manufacturing the cards themselves. As a result, they did a different style and a different holo pattern. They introduced the EX cards. And the second pack in that generation was called EX Sandstorm. Is my favorite set of all time, which is great because it's not the most popular set. But the card I always wanted back when I was a kid was Typhlosion EX, which is my favorite card of all time. And the very first page of this binder is just a sea of Typhlosion EXs. Just really quickly, in this pouch over here is just random pieces of I call it memorabilia from the EX era. There's like random rule books and card lists from EX Sandstorm I had lying around, a Delta Species deck cardboard casing. But also, there's like empty pack wrappers I just had lying around from back in the day. And like even those are people want to charge money for, which obviously I'm not going to do. But like I got all 4 pack wrappers for EX Sandstorm, my favorite pack of all time. Just sitting here, which is nice. And I just stuffed them all into like this. This is like a packing slip, like a USPS packing slip. So I just kind of like jammed them all in here because I don't know what else to do with them. And I figured the binder will provide some kind of support and safety. But yeah, Typhlosion EX is my favorite card of all time. I bought these sporadically throughout the past 20 years. But this one specifically, the one in a red sleeve, this is the exact Typhlosion EX that I pulled from at a KB Toys in 2003 or something like that. Yeah, 2003. Back in the day, thinking about it now, I would be poor. Our allowance back when we were kids, our mom and dad would give us like $15 or $12. Basically, every weekend we would go down the avenue to this Chinese variety store, and we would just buy 4 packs and leave. I was looking for this card at the time, and we went to a KB Toys on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn, or Queens. I forget, it was Brooklyn at the time, or it's always been Brooklyn, in Glendale, and I pulled this Typhlosion, and now, like, in retrospect, because KB Toys doesn't exist anymore, like, I'm glad I still have the exact one I pulled. This is the one I used in my old decks, too. So I always kept it in a red sleeve so I know. And then I surrounded it with just, like, other ones. If I ever would see a Typhlosion EX in a card shop, for example, I would always want to give it a loving home, so I always would buy it. And it's gotten to the point where, just recently, I bought this washing machine rare Typhlosion EX off of eBay. This disgusting thing. It's like it got completely eradicated in someone's, I assume, a dryer, a washer, and someone's ass. That's the only way I could describe, because it's all fucked up. But I just love this era of the card game, so I'm leaving this here. Screw it. But yeah, moving on in this binder, right after this Typhlosion, it's the complete master set of EX Sandstorm. So every single card, rare holo, reverse holo foil, common, uncommon, rare, all in regular rarity and reverse holo. This took me a little while to complete because some of these reverse holos, bro, are like 50, 60 bucks and like, 100 something cards. That can add up. For the most part, near mint. Like, there might be a couple lightly played in here. But this era of the card game, and just the primitive nature of the EX era and Ruby Sapphire, because, like, think about it now. Ruby Sapphire is old. It's the third generation. It's not even 30% of the history of Pokemon at this point. The 30% mark, it's less, So, like there was so much that was, like, still new, and the game was being power crept, but it was still freshly power crept, Like, the numbers weren't ridiculously huge, stuff like that. But back in the day, like, I would always run... I ran, like, Ali ran this Seviper, we would run this Lunatone, because he would let you draw 3 cards. This Cradily I used to run back in the day. You could tell by the red sleeve it has on. In another deck. What else? Let me see. Nothing too exciting here, just more reverse holos and regular commons, uncommons. Another card I love from this set is Gardevoir EX, which you'll see in a second. Here's the Cyndaquil I ran in my deck. The red sleeves, you could tell. Here's the Quilava I ran in my deck. Oh, it's also organized by card number. For some reason, back in the day, I feel like such an old bastard saying back in the day. But back in these days, the way they organized the pack and the card list, the holos, the rare holos, and the ultras and super rares, whatever, they would always be at the beginning of the set. So Armaldo, the rare holo, is card number 1 for some reason. I don't know why. It's very, very goofy. They're goofy people. And then you go to the shittier cards and, like, the baby Pokemon and stuff, and then you get to the trainers at the end, and then you get to the ultra rares. It's so weird. But I remember running all these cards back in the day. Like, Wally's Training was super cool. The rare candies I used to run. I used to use these in the deck also. I remember. I could see. Where's the Lanoon I used to use? Was that not from this pack? That might have been from Ruby Sapphire. Oh, everyone ran Dunsparce because of Strike and Run, which lets you go into your deck and get 3 basic Pokemon and then run away as Dunsparce. It's like the perfect turn 1 card. Oh, it wasn't this Lanoon. There was a Lanoon that had this move called Seek Out, where it was like go through your deck and get any 2 cards and put them in your hand. And like I used to run that all the time. I guess that might have been from Ruby and Sapphire base. Okay, so other than Typhlosion EX, obviously there's other ultra rares in the set, and here is where the binder gets really juicy. So it's every ultra rare from EX Sandstorm, my favorite set of all time. Just however many I have. The Gardevoir was my second favorite. This is the one I ran in my deck back in the day, but otherwise I would just buy them like if I ever saw one in public before the prices got ridiculous. I just love this card. Like, how do you not love look at the something about like a 3D render on an abstract background to me, it just hits, bro. It hits. Are you gonna tell me this doesn't hit? Look at that. Look at that hit. Look at that glisten. Look at that shine, bro. The move on this was like 10 damage for each energy attached to all Pokemon in play. So this thing can nuke stuff. Also, 150 HP. Nowadays, 150 HP, there's just like shitty basic Pokemon with like 120 HP. Like, Pokemon is the most power crept game of all time. It's just ridiculous, which is weird because it's like only the most recent 2 years of the packs are illegal in standard. Whatever. Otherwise, Ali ran Aggron EX a lot in all of his decks back in the day. Ali was a big steel guy, so he was Scizor, Aggron, Steelix, stuff like that. Wailord and Kabutops are childhood friend Eddie ran. But the thing that was so interesting about, and it's so nostalgic to me for some reason, this Wailord, right? It's Wailord, right? So it makes sense. At the time, like, I believe this had the most HP in the history of Pokemon cards at the time, at 200, which was unheard of, bro. It was an ungodly amount. Like, I think base set Charizard has, like, what, like, 150, maybe? 120, 130, something like that. But Wailord just like, an insane amount. Well, I could be wrong, but I think it was the highest amount. Now, 200 is nothing. Everything has 200 HP. Otherwise, I got a random Japanese Wailord EX. I want to get more Raichu EXs, but you know the prices on these are just ridiculous nowadays. I need more Twitch money. For every Twitch dollar, I'll slowly save up 1% for another Raichu. I'm just kidding. Coming out of this is the the end of the EX Sandstorm portion of the binder for now, and we're gonna get to the rest of the EX era. In just ultra rares. So like the high end cards from each set, roughly chronological order. This is a page of just Japanese and international. I say international because this is all Japanese, right? Except for this linguini ass Italian Zapdos EX. What do you guys know about the linguini Zapdos EX? What are you gonna do, guys, when Zapdos EX hits you with a la Fulminante? What are you gonna do about that? And Tuonodono. You guys don't know shit about Tuonodono. Otherwise, just a bunch of Japanese cards. Obviously, got the Japanese Typhlosion EX. This is the first set of EX era, so if the second set is EX Sandstorm, this is EX Ruby and Sapphire cards. Honestly, generally, like, unexciting except for, like, Mewtwo. Although I think the Lapras is cool and the Sneasel and the Chansey. But, you know, we've had these since we were kids. Like, the same exact cards. Then, moving on, this is EX Dragon, which was a banger of a set. Got Dragonite EX, Latios EX, Latios EX, Rayquaza EX. Like, they literally ulted with EX Dragon. And then they put, like, fucking Muck in there. And, Kingdra. Kingdra's cool, too. Ali used to run this Ampharos in a deck back in the day. Oh, it was Team Magma, Team Aqua. No. Was it? It was. This is EX Team Magma, Team Aqua, which is interesting because it's, like, no Team Magma or Team Aqua cards as the Ultra Rares. Funnily enough, you want to know something interesting? There's a Pokemon card shop in Manhattan that's like one of my favorite stores to go to. They got robbed at gunpoint the other day, right? Terrible shit. I got this Absol from them for super cheap. They mispriced the shit out of this. I sniped it for like $30 or something like that. It's like a box topper promo, I believe. Something like that. Really quick before I forget. I bought this Swampert EX probably like 3 years ago online, right? Like, I was really excited because, like it's, you know, the starter Pokemon generally are mad expensive, and I paid up some dough for this, you know? It's like 100 and something bucks at the time. The fucking guy, you know what he did? He literally sent it like this. Like this. In a UPS envelope. No top loader whatsoever. It was just bouncing around in there. So when I got it, I was so livid because he has, like, a really, I mean, it could have been worse, but of course, right on his face, he has, like, a really, like, veiny wrinkle. Tell me when you could see it. Ew. It's, like, right on his ear. So, like, it pissed me off so much because, like, how do you sell a card for $160 and not think to put it in a top loader, you know? Like, ruined my day. Otherwise, there's more Macargos behind me over here. And yeah, this is like one of the coolest pages in the whole binder. After Team Magma and Team Aqua, let me look at this list of the sets in chronological order. It's Hidden Legends and Fire Red Leaf Green. So some more bangers. Here, honestly, a lot of this I've gotten more recently. Some of these are in terrible condition, but like, oh, there's some Wigglytuff. We got some Wigglytuff love. I love this Ninetales. I have one of these really damaged. I think there's a damage page up ahead. But we got another Typhlosion. Love this Groudon artwork. It's just super raw, bro. Got a Venusaur EX. I remember I randomly, like, I don't know what it was. I like sold something, and then I had like an extra couple $100. And let's just get Venusaur. Screw it. Some Jirachi love. Just this whole generation has some bangers. For some reason, they would print multiple Blazikins and multiple like Typhlosion rarities. Like, and this is like is this even Delta species? No, it's a fighting type Blaziken that has a fire fighting type move. I wonder if this card was actually good, or if it was like completely like invalid to use. Oh man, look at like. Also, you know the other thing. I'm losing my voice from talking so much. Like, this was 2002, 2003, so, like, 3D animation still was kind of young for, like, the time, right? Everything was still a little jank looking, you know? Everything kind of looked like Jimmy Neutron animation. And it even shows in, like, the cards. Like, everything just kind of, like, it just looks like a shiny, like a chromatic look to the model, almost. And something about it is just so nostalgic to me, bro. Fucking slaps, bro. Slaps. I can't wait to force these stories down my grandkids' throats. See, look, there's another Groudon here. Groudon will do anything but look at the camera. Random Japanese Vileplume EX here, but then otherwise, moving over, we got some more random EXs. This is where we start to dip into Delta species. I used to run this Tyranitar and this Rayquaza in the same deck, which is such a cool idea, like they're electric types of these Pokemon. I don't know why they never brought back Delta species as a mechanic. It's just so cool to me. We got Scizor doing the Soldier Boy. I like this Flareon, but I wish evolutions weren't so expensive because I would get more of them. Otherwise, Walreign's cool. The one thing I didn't like about this Delta species set, whatever set this is this is Dragon Frontiers? It is. This is Dragon Frontiers. This is later in the era. Is they got rid of the Galaxy Holofoil in favor of just like this like weird shiny kind of crap. Which is fine, but like the Galaxy Holofoil is just so cool to me, and it's just weird that they pivoted from it later on. Oh man, this is the damaged page. I bought this Entei recently. I knew it was damaged when I bought it, but when I got it, I'm like, goddamn, because like I always wanted to own this card, you know, but like I think it was sat on. I think this is a sat on rare. Where is it? Where's the damn? Oh, it looks so cool, bro. Wait until I see the crease. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, where's the crease? I guess it's just the edges that are fucked up. Is it on the bottom? That's just the edges that are fucked up. Look, it's like the edges are screwed, but it's not like there's a big sat-on piece of it, you know? But look how cool that shit is. What a banger. Like, if I had infinite money, bro, I'm gonna start rapping. All you gotta do is go viral once, and then I'm gonna go Post Malone on this hobby. This Ninetales got sat on 100%. I got this when it was this is damaged as hell. Look at this poor Ninetales. Look at this poor Ninetales, bro. Look at that shit. It's both corners too. It's not even just that one that sat on corner. So unfortunate. It doesn't even know. It can't even say its own name anymore. It's just like it's like a regular Ninetales would be like Ninetales. This one's like Mike. Some Flygon, a pissed off Electrode, and then honestly, I still fill up this page every now and then. Like I got this Entei in the last year. So, much like the other binders, this is still obviously very much a work in progress, but just because of like all of this, my favorite binder, easily. But there's still room for filling it in. And towards the back end, what do you think is back here? If you guessed more EX Sandstorm reverse hollows, you were correct. Just more rare hollows and reverse hollows for EX Sandstorm. The EVs are a big one. There's some good stuff in here. But, yeah, so these are more Cyndaquils that I used in my deck back in the day. So, yeah, just a fucking good time to be had in this binder, bro. So many memories. Like, me and Allie have been playing the Pokemon card game on and off, like, at different periods of our lives since we were children. And, like, this is, like, the era I'm the most fond of because of that. Okay. I need water before we jump into the next one. Just really quick as an aside, because we were just talking about the 2003 era of cards. In an effort to further encapsulate 2003 era Pokemon cards, I bought this, I don't know, case of stuff, and I filled it up with just like, I almost wanted to take a snapshot of Pokemon cards in 2003 or whatever. I also have some like random cards still in their wrappers that I just like left in here for storage purposes, but otherwise, this is my old deck box the Typhlosion deck used to be in. So, it's, oh no, this is Black and White era, isn't it? Or Heart Gold Soul Silver. Yeah, this is just an old deck I used to run. Yeah, this is when I used Typhlosion Prime. So this is like 2012. And then otherwise, it's just okay, no, it's these are what I'm talking about. These two boxes, literally, I just wanted to save like some bulk, some EX Ruby Sapphire era bulk, just in case I ever wanted to like refamiliarize myself with what cards like, you know, felt like and looked like up close back then. So I would just like gather like some old bulk from that era and just sleeve them up and left them in here, just as a small time capsule. I vibe with it so hard, bro. It's such a fun thing to do. Like, just to like, if I ever want to reminisce, I could reminisce to the fullest extension. You know, like I could like even build a deck if I wanted to. You know, bro. If I had infinite money, I would buy so much stupid shit like this. But I got some Umbreons. Oh, I got some Johto stuff towards the end of Johto. Yeah, some Delta species. Look how cool that is, a Delta species Trico, bro. We have the EX Sandstorm Master Set, right? We have all the Ultra Rares from EX Sandstorm, then all the Ultra Rares from the other EX era sets. All those other sets, while they have those Ultra Rares, they also have tons of, like, cool fucking rare hollows, reverse hollows, stuff like that. That's what this binder is. They're kind of displaced. Like, I haven't figured out where I want to position these because there's too many to fit in the EX Sandstorm binder. So I treat this one as kind of like rare hollows and other stuff from EX era go in here. So it's roughly it's a bit of an unorganized mess. But just some cool stuff like Crystal Guardians. They did this weird stuff where rare hollows and reverse hollows randomly just started having stamps of the set name on them, and just the artwork is so fucking cool. The name itself was holofoil too. They cooked so hard with this stuff. A Delta species Chikorita Bayleaf Meganium situation. I don't know why Mudkip is here. Don't ask me. This Blaziken. That's the other thing they did. This is from the first pack of Ruby Sapphire, right? I love it, and people like this. People don't like it. I think it's something about it is so charming when it's very clearly the default render of the Pokemon. Like, it's just Blaziken's Pokedex picture, you know, with a shitty CG background. It's just so charming to me. I don't know why. Otherwise, there's just gonna be a lot of cool art in here that we'll scroll through. Oh, cool. What'd you get at Target?
Pasta.
Oh, Pasta Boy. Yeah, like, look at this. Like, this is a Delta species Rayquaza. It's a water steel type dual Rayquaza going on here. Like, and this artwork was never used since, bro. Like, I would love it if they took artwork from Pokemon cards and made an art book out of them. Like, I imagine there's like art. This is like it's truncated and cropped a bit here, right? Like, there's probably like an expanded artwork somewhere. Similarly, a lightning type, a psychic type Typhlosion, bro. I mean, you guys will see when we get to the another binder, but like Delta species, they just went fucking crazy. They went crazy, bro. Similarly, there's a lightning steel type Metagross. Really like left field stuff. They went crazy in this era. I remember this for Alligator was like the last thing I tried making a deck with before I stopped playing the card game again. What I would give to be able to open more packs of these, you know? Oh man, some Delta species Curlias and Ninetales too. Psychic Ninetales, bro. A lightning type Kabutops. Fire type Phoebus, Shelgon, Milotic, Swalo. Just super cool. Oh, here's another example of the default render with a CG background. Love it. Look at the vibe on this Manetrike. Cool as hell, bro. They cook so hard in this era with the artwork. I mean, it's hard to follow up like the Neo sets, but they did a good job. Oh, we got a shiny Bagon. I forgot what set that's from, but they had a bunch of shiny reverse hollows. A lot of stamped rare hollows and reverse hollows. I would love to like there's just so many cards to collect from this era. EX Emerald. I used to run this Roselia back in the day. I love this Squirtle with the cherry blossoms. Which one, Tane? There's just so much charm in this era of the card game. Look, here's a Whale Lord. This is the Delcatty I ran back in the day. Energy Draw. Good times. This Whale Lord, like, was in the default, or sorry, the first Ruby Sapphire set, and it's just his fucking render over some water. And then, oh my god, is that a steel fighting type Blastoise, bro? Does this not go on the first page? Guess not. What the hell was this Blastoise doing? Leveling up in the South Bronx. And then, there's still a bit of blank space because this is all still in progress. I think this Raichu is kind of towards the end of that generation. And then it's an unorganized mess, but you know I still fill this up every now and then. I love these energies, bro. I wish I had more. And then I fell out of the card game and collecting for a little while after Heart Gold Soul Silver. Not Heart Gold Soul. After what was after Ruby Sapphire? Diamond and Pearl. During Diamond and Pearl, I didn't collect cards as much anymore. I kind of fell out of it. My whole life has been go hard in collecting, calm down and lay low. Go hard in collecting, calm down, lay low. And after going hard in this generation for a while, towards the end of it, I fell out. And then Diamond and Pearl, I kind of sat still and did nothing. These are all acquired like post Diamond Pearl era, I kind of just like got these in random trades just because I want to have some representation from that generation. Otherwise, just some more Gardevoir loves, more reverse holo, stuff like that. It's unorganized here, but, you know, it's just a fun thing to trek through. And in the back, I just put some random shit. Hey, look, a Nintendo World Pichu promo. Bro, some of these I forget I even have, bro. This is like I gotta do a proper like comb through it here because there's some stuff in here. This one is actually like I've been selling a little bit of cards over the past couple years. Man, like if there's like some bills I need to pay or like taxes I need to pay, stuff like that. This binder is where a lot of that money came from. This was the hentai binder, as I call it, but it's just full art trainers. It was full not too long ago. And now it's like it's a little bit of a like empty in certain parts, but the first half of this binder is trainers, full art trainers. The second half is gold cards, which is always fun. The Misties and the Giovannis are cool, but this Red's Challenge is so goddamn raw. People love their full art trainers. I had a lot of Skyla cards here. This is the only Skyla card I have left. There was a lot of you know how Pokemon is, right? Like if it's a girl, if it's Lily, do not look up the value of Lily cards, bro. Then I got a bad guy page, which is fun. Wait until you guys see the old fucks page. The old fucks page is a vibe. Some more full art trainers, some Cynthia's Ambition. The artwork on these is super cool. I think this was Brilliant Stars or Crown Zenith, one of those. Hey, okay, here's the old fuck page. The vibe I'm going for here is that this is just an old folks home of just horny elderly people, and Blaine and Opal are fucking while everyone else is standing around. And then Seabold, that sick sex freak, is just here for no reason. That's what's going on this page. Thanks for asking. Seriously, they're deviants. And then really, like, as I open more packs, I just put the full art trainers in here. So some modern full art trainers. Some rainbow rares. Roxanne's a cool card in the meta at the time when I was playing. Some Volo love, and then we have a Zinnia page, and I just slapped the Rayquaza V from Evolving Skies in here just for the fucking vibes, bro. Such a cool card, and obviously, right, like Evolving Skies has like a million fucking cool cards in it. But if I figured if I'm gonna have a page for Zinnia, I might as well put up one of the Rayquaza Vs we have in that. Rayquaza's so raw. Some modern full art trainers, some Giovanni, Cassiopeia, and then after that, this is the latest I pulled. And these have been in this binder for like 10, 15 years. I just never moved them. They're just old trainers. Some Juniper from Black and White. These are Heart Gold Soul Silver era. I just never moved these. Whatever. But after that is when we start getting into the gold cards. These are super cool. Like, they're generally less desired and less desirable than alternate arts. But, like, come on, bro. How are you going to say that this Houndoom isn't just one of the coolest goddamn looking cards? Like, they went crazy on this. At least modern golds are frowned upon or not as gassed up. But otherwise, I think this is the metal card, isn't it? Yeah. These are Black and White gold era. I love these cards. Look at this Blastoise, bro. Look at it. Like, that's the last thing you see before he blows your head off. The Garchomp is cool, too. I think this Emboar is the most recent one I bought. I buy these randomly, too, because I always missed out on gold era cards. Or Black and White era. I guess these are secret rares. I wouldn't necessarily call these gold rares. But, like, these essentially are, like, gold stars. like just in the way they were treated in the card list and probably the pull rates. Like these were like 1 per of 2-3 boxes. Then towards the back is just full art energies and trainers, or gold trainers from modern packs. But this is this is a fun binder. I like specifically these 3. I gotta put these somewhere else because I feel weird about them just sitting in a binder. This is a quick one. I mean, we'll quickly go through this one. It's not that crazy, but this I forgot I had this binder. In Hidden Fates and Shining Fates and in special sets and modern special sets, they always had like that subset of like the shiny gallery and stuff. This is like just shiny gallery cards loosely ordered by type. This is always fun. I don't know why they haven't done this in a little while, but I always like the shiny, like just the texture and the sparkle they have to them. It's always a vibe. And then I think towards the middle is when you get like the ultra rares from like the Shining Fates, the Hidden Fates. I actually didn't open too much of these sets. I mean, that's a bit of a lie, but Hidden Fates I didn't open too much of. I wish I opened more Hidden Fates, and we'd never pulled that Charizard. No, we got this one at least. Is this a promo? This might be a promo. And then towards the back, it's like just some amazing rares, which is another thing they never really revisited. I like the amazing rares. Like, why not, bro? This one is not as crowded as the other ones, but it does have some expensive stuff in it. This is the one for alt arts from modern sets that I personally have pulled. Like me and Ali usually just like share our modern collection. But like if it's like ever a pack that like I just bought like randomly or an ETB I bought and we didn't split or whatever, I keep them in here. A lot of the cards that were in here got moved to either a pile for grading or, you know, elsewhere. So it's a bit spotty at times. But there's also like random like fun alt-arty style cards in this one. Look how cool this goddamn Mewtwo is. Like, bro. Like, whenever it has other Pokemon on it, I always try to fucking cop that, because it's just so cool to me. And the Mewtwo itself is just super raw. Otherwise, some, like, I forgot what these were, like the Radiant Collection era stuff, whatever that is. They got a Celebrations Mew. There was some cards in there that we moved recently. I was a big fan of this Arceus with the connecting artwork, like radiating outward. I don't know if I have... This was Diamond Pearl era, so I wasn't playing. I bought these all retroactively on Troll and Toad in like 2015. But I just love this. Then it's all not alt arts, like illustrator rares or trainer Pokemon kind of treatments in recent years. I would always try to snipe cards like this if I ever see them in public. And here's where we get to the alt arts. There's more trainer cards towards the back and a lot more IRs and SIRs. But this is Sword and Shield era alternate arts. Bro, the Chilling Reign Articuno is so goddamn cool. The Moltres is cool too. With me and I have that in our shared binder. Calyrex I'm not the biggest fan of. Urshifu I'm not the biggest fan of. But this era had really cool alt arts in general. The problem is there were so many alt arts per set you could pull. You could buy 3 booster boxes, you pull 1 alt art, and you get excited, and then it's fucking Greedent V. And like it could have been a $150 card, instead it's a $20 card. It's just gambling on crack for kids. And man babies like you and me. Obviously, evolutions from Evolving Skies are expensive, but we've opened so much Evolving Skies, so much. We never pulled the Umbreon or the Rayquaza. We pulled like 2 or 3 Sylveons. I pulled 2 of these Espeons. I pulled like 3 Leafeons maybe. Never got the Umbreon. We had to buy it. I bought the Umbreon, VMAX, the Moonbreon. I bought it randomly off Reddit as a graded slab. Like 5 years ago or something like that. Not 5 years ago. No, like 3 years ago. I bought this Latios and this Latios. I actually don't think these should be in this binder, so I'll move them later. But this is like the kind of connecting art where you kind of see like Latios can see Latios, right? And on Latios, you can see Latios down here. I think this was a Japanese promo for the movie Forever, I think, or something like that. And I don't think these ever had an English printing, so raw. And then a random Hisuian Sneasler. Once upon a time, I had 3 of each of these, but I sold some of them because they started going crazy in price, and I just wanted to. I don't need 3 of each, you know. But the artwork on these is so cool. Altara EX I like, so I bought a couple of those. Then otherwise, as you go towards the back, we'll get towards like, I don't know if these were called trainer IRs or trainer gallery. I think what these were at the time. This is where they really started to go crazy with artworks. And whenever I would always hold on to these because you never know, right? Like if it has an artwork, a cool artwork, it could always, how this shit goes. There's Gengar getting high with the Canker sisters. Some more Altarias, some Gardevoir trainer cards. These are always cool. I used to run this in a deck when I was playing. Some Sleepy Pikachus. Oh, Bronzong with what's her name, Jasmine. That's really cool. Yeah, the artwork here is just super cool, and there's just so many artworks nowadays that it's just impossible to collect. Bro, the 151 Sugimori style Nidoking. Bro, just super goddamn cool. I love this Nidoking. They gotta do more shit like that. They should make a game in that style, honestly. And then we get into some modern Illustrator rares because of the silver border, you could tell. Yeah, no, I love those cards. And then otherwise, whenever I would pull a modern SIR, it would go on this in this binder. This Lopunny is the most recent from Phantasmal Flames. We pulled this from an ETB on Christmas. Otherwise, as I pull an IR and SIR, got the Whale Lord, bro. What you know about the Whale Lord? What do you know about the Whale Lord? What do you know about the Whale Lord, bro? What do you know about the Whale Lord? Oh, this Dugong is really cool too. I think this is from one of the newer sets. Huh. And then some more room to fill in. But this is the alt art binder. I coined this one in where I log it all. I named this one the Red Resh binder because it's primarily fire types, but mainly Reshiram cards because Reshiram is one of my favorite Pokemon. I used to run a Reshiram deck back in the black and white days. So right off the bat, it's just the creme de la creme of Reshiram cards, except for the newest one from White Flare. I haven't gotten that one yet, but I will. I hope. And then after that, I think it's irresponsible to not if you have Charizards, Umbreons, stuff like that, you need to organize them because otherwise, like, you could be missing out on a gold mine, right? So there's a Charizard page in here. Typhlosion has a page in here. I think Ho-Oh as well, but it's not that extensive. Otherwise, right off the bat, it's just all the Reshiram cards. Honestly, I think these are a bit insane in how crowded they get. Hey, Mewtwo's fine. But like anything with like Reshiram, Zekrom, and N, I love these. Anything white Kyurem I usually held on to also because it's half Reshiram. But just Reshiram cards. And then here, this is the Reshiram card I ran back in the day. These are the exact ones I ran because of the blue sleeves. And then I would always just get more because I just love this kind of like abstract-y kind of artwork. They reprinted this for Celebrations 5 years ago. Got a bunch of those, and then these are Radiant Collection Reshurams. Super cool. I don't know why I like Reshiram so much. I think it was just because I used them in the card game, thus I associate with it. Same with these Reshurams. I ran these back in the day. Same with this White Kyurem. Eventually, they gave Reshiram an amazing rare. I just bought like 18 of them. And then generally, if there's ever a Reshiram card, even a rare holo or common, I always try to get one and put it in this binder. I'm sure I missed a few, but for the most part, whenever I can, I get a new Reshiram. Then recently they had End's Reshiram in Journey together, which is fun. I think this is the box topper, and then this is in the pack what you get. Then they had the tag teams with Charizard and Reshiram. Of course, they had a gold rare for it. I think there's one more I need to get of that. And then recently they had a Reshiram EX card that I got a full art of. So, moving a little bit back, then there's a random page for Charizard. This isn't our most insane expensive Charizard page. I mean, there's some pretty juicy stuff here. Like Delta Species, I think this one's pretty damaged. But whatever, it's got to organize them. Put them in there. Then my favorite canceled Weasel has these three. I love this Typhlosion artwork. It looks like he's rapping. Typhlosion Prime is always a good vibe. The Prime cards I think are slept on. They should really revive Prime also at some point. But I always love a good Typhlosion page. Then they got the Goth Typhlosion from Legends Arceus school. And then a Dark Typhlosion. Then a Ho-Oh page. I think these are all Hidden Fates promos. Something like that. And then this is a Pop Series Ho-Oh. I forgot about that. And then I don't think there's anything else. Some more Reshurams and some more Reshurams. So that's the Reshiram binder. Okay, actually, you want to know a fun story? Let me see if I'm correct. Maybe it was something else, but this Reshiram card. Yep. I went to a tournament under Pokemon Center or Nintendo New York in Rockefeller Center in probably like 2012, 2013, 2012. I was running this deck, right? And fucking I was literally like, I think it was either finals or right before the finals. Like it was the game to like secure a booster box or not. And I was playing against. It was 2012. I was 19, right? I was playing against like this like 30 young like 30-something-year-old dude, like real scumbag energy from him, like clearly in it just to like juice people and leave. Which is crazy because that's my age now. And I needed to flip a heads to win the game. Because this Reshiram has a move where it's like, flip a coin if tails, this Pokemon does 50 damage to itself or something like that, right? And I flipped tails and I lost the game because of it. That coin flip turned me off to the Pokemon card game for a while. Like, after 2012, I didn't play the card game for like 8 years. Instead, I would just sporadically buy packs. And that's the Red Resh binder. Okay, similar to the Red Resh binder, there are other Pokemon that aren't Fire-type that I love. My favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion. I also love Reshiram. I love Latios. I love Suicune. This binder is for the rest of those. Latios is one of my favorites. So right off the bat, it's a Latios page. I think this Palkia is here. Yeah, this Palkia is here because there's a Latios in the corner right here. Or on the edge. So he gets on the Latios page. But I used to run a deck back in like 05, 04 with this exact Latios EX in the blue sleeve. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. Like probably like second or third place. Some black and white. No, XY era EXs. And then a tag team. Just super cool artwork. I love Latios. I don't know why. Pidgeot, like, I just like, so I just put these here, but I don't really think these don't need to be here. But otherwise, any Latios card I see in the in stores or card shops, I always try to buy. And there's a Latios here just because I have it, I guess. I don't know. Moving further back, we get to the Suicune pages. I love me some Suicune. Got like a shine. I think this is a shining Suicune, I believe. A shiny Suicune. Or this. One of these two. Anytime there's a modern Suicune, I try to buy it. I think the most recent one is this, which is nice. Got the legend cards. I forgot about these, bro. Bro, like, look how... What a doofy mechanic. It's literally like V-Union. But you have... Like, literally, imagine buying a booster box and you pull Entei's balls. No, I'm okay. Okay. I'm gonna order food. Then this Shining Suicune. I remember this was like... Check the top, see if it's expired, but I'm okay. I remember people were going crazy because this card was like one of the hardest baby shinies to pull. Thankfully, the price plummeted, so you can just buy it now. But, and then look how they fucking massacred my boy, bro. Shut up, Autobot. Look how they massacred my poor boy. That's not Suicune, bro. Cancel Walking Wake. And I don't know why I have a Kyogre here. I just got schizophrenic. Greninja is another Pokemon I really like. So we have a dedicated Froakie area and Frogadier area for these are baby shinies. And then the next page is just all Greninja. Got the shiny Greninjas here. Got a rainbow rare. These promos are super cool. These Greninja promos, these Subway cookies. Bro, like they really cook with promos as of recently. Greninja V-Union is very weird and interesting. And then down here, I bought 4 of these the second I saw it. Bro, how did... Like, these were really cheap when I bought them. I guarantee you they went up in price a bit now. Because look at that. It's Greninja standing in the shadow of Charizard. Yeah, like who the fuck would have known? This is a promo, but, like, anything Gold Star I vibe with. So I just got 9 of the Greninja Gold Star. Gold Stars are like a thing in the card game I never really got to experience until recently, but like, you know, I would have loved to pull Gold Star back in the day. And we got some Radiant Greninjas. Greninja and Zoroark GX up here. And then after that, it's just Evolutions. These are mostly just like regular Vs and GXs and VMAXs from Evolving Skies. Organized by the Evolution. I actually reorganized this last week. I got a random Eevee Baby Shiny. Of course, an Umbreon page, which... oh, losing my voice. Look at that Alakazam, and look at that Umbreon, bro. Of course, that goes on the Umbreon page. Some Leafeons, Vaporeons, Flareons, and then... Sylveon into a transition to just, like, some Gardevoir-y stuff I had lying around. I recently pulled this Gardevoir, but then I actually like this Full Art Absol. It's really... This is like a garbage card, but I just liked it, and I like Absol. I think Absol's cool, so I just bought a bunch of that. And then towards the back, I like Crobat, so we got a lot of Crobats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shiny Crobat Vs. 3 regular Crobat Vs. And a bunch of shiny Crobat VMAX. Oh, sorry, 13. Similarly, I like me some Volcarona. I don't know why these are here, but whatever. And then some more Crobats and Volcaronas. I like this Volcarona. This Volcarona's raw. Okay. Water break, and then one more binder, and then some slabs and singles that are lying around. Okay. The last binder we're gonna go through. This one is Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. So after Diamond Pearl, right? Heart Gold, Soul Silver era into Black and White era, and then into tag teams. So right off the gate, the ultra rare of that era was the Prime cards. So just a lot of Primes I had. I ran a Typhlosion Prime deck, obviously. But the distinctive feature of the Prime cards is there was always like a little twinkle in the eye, I believe, or on some part, like for Alligator's Fang, Celebi's eye, Chansey's chest, I guess. That's always cool. And then the general format of the binder is ultra rares, rare hollows-ish. But yeah, some more Primes scattered around. I love the Houndoom Prime. I actually had an Umbreon Prime I traded away. But we actually have another Legend card. I forgot we had the Diamond Palkia Dialga. You could buy a booster box and pull Dialga's nuts. Isn't that a vibe? Some Heart Gold, Soul Silver era rare hollows. I love the artwork here. Cool. Some more rare hollows. Then we go to Black and White. This is Black and White base set. Rare hollows over here. It was honestly, Black and White, the first set was so uninspiring. But whatever. This was the ultra rares, and they were all. It was like they unpower crept a little bit here because like the base set cards were really bad. Except for the artwork, it's super raw. But then some more Black and White era reverse hollows, rares. I actually it goes into the EXs right after, but I actually bought a Mewtwo EX. I need to see where that is. Yeah. But yeah, just a lot of non-full art EXs here. I love the old artwork of the EXs. They had a random Ash Greninja, too. Just, like, weird, doofy cards, bro. This is when Celebrations was around, too. Celebrations, Evolutions. It was very weird, because it was, like, regular card, Evolutions version of the card, right? Like, they did, like, the random card treatment to mimic the old retro cards. Super cool. And this full art Dragonite rocks. My single favorite card, yeah, Autobot, that's Typhlosion EX. It's the one from 2003. The one I have a full page of. It's weird, like, I don't know why my brain says it's your favorite card, get a full page of it. Like that's my way of convincing the world around me it's my favorite card. Then we got some full art EXs from this era, and some break cards. Break is a mechanic they never revisited. I honestly think it's fucking weird. It's just sideways doofus cards. What was the mechanic here? Retains the attack's abilities, weaknesses, resistance, and retreat cost of its previous evolution. Okay, so you put this over a Luxray, and then it inherits all the old stuff. Interesting. And there's a Lugia break. That's interesting. I want to look at this. I haven't looked at this in a while. So it basically just learns a new move and gets more HP. Full art Zapdos, full art Chrono. I think these are promos or something. And then after that, we get to the GXs, which is generally unexciting here, like just regular GXs. I think we have a couple full art GXs and rainbow rares, yep. This was another one of those eras. Honestly, I remember buying packs for this era from the Kmart in Penn Station in like, I don't know. Yeah, like 2014. I was in college. And my girlfriend at the time she wouldn't clown on me, but I'm like, I'm gonna go check for Pokemon cards, like that kind of shit. I mean, it still happens today. But yeah. Some more full art GXs. That I honestly didn't buy too much of this era until they introduced tag teams, and at which point I went bananas. I had every version of the main tag team cards, at least for the initial set. The Latios Lovebirds card, I had 3 of those. Such a vibe. And then I have the alt art of the Magikarp Wailord, but I moved that into the grading tin of stuff to get graded. But the tag team was such a cool mechanic. They really need to revive it, bro. There's just a lot of cool shit in there. Some rainbow rares of the tag teams, too. Look at this. Look how raw this is, bro. Super cool. And then nothing in the back. Yeah, some random Ho-Oh energies. I gotta organize those, but that is the Heart Gold Soul Silver Black White GX Tag Team binder. And now, all that's left is slabs and the cards in the safe. Graded cards. These 2 are cards and sealed some like packs and stuff of stuff we want to get graded. Oh no, sorry. This is sealed packs. This is cards I want to get graded. These are also cards I want to get graded. And there's some juicy shit in here. Let's start with the graded cards because I want to get this off the fucking thing. So, I think this is all of them. I think it might be some sporadically placed elsewhere. I'm not the biggest fan of graded cards. Like, I like them being in a binder next to other cards, right? But like, you know, like there becomes a moment where if a card is worth $700 and then if it grades a 10, it's worth 7,000, you need to do it, you know? It just is what it is. So, you know, there's some instances where I did that. The most notable of my graded cards, obviously, is the Latios PSA 10. I had 2 of these. I sold one last year just because I needed to pay some bills, honestly. But then also the Moonbryon, which I bought as a Christmas gift to me and Allie like 3 years ago for like $500 off of a guy on Reddit. I got it validated and stuff. Yeah, this is here you go. This is Allie's first edition Zapdos. We sent it in to get graded. It came back a 3, but it's still like our first edition Zapdos from when we were kids. My Zapdos looks like shit, so we didn't.
But isn't this shadowless?
Yeah. Wow. Very good. Very good 3.
If only it was a 10.
I know.
Then you and me wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
Somewhere else, not talking to you guys.
This is like me and Allie both had this Lugia, and we just picked the better one between the 2 of us and sent it in to get graded.
Yeah, we have twins.
Came back a 7.
Probably
assholes. Oh, this was a Christmas gift to me, right, Allie? The Giratina.
Oh my god, the hell I went through for that card. I think I won that off of a bid.
Oh, on eBay? Yeah. PSA 9, not bad. I remember we wanted that card. We couldn't pull it, though. Same with the Moonbryon. This is my childhood Yatagarasu card. I didn't realize it wasn't first ed, but whatever.
You pulled that out of the fucking pack.
Yeah. Good times.
I remember Mom and Dad got me another Pharaoh Silver pack.
Oh, you pulled nothing?
Because I was upset you got that. I had never got my ring destruction.
This is I got this as a Christmas gift. It was in a top loader for years and years and years, and then I eventually got it graded. It came back in 8, which kind of sucks, bro. It was really perfect condition, untouched. It just probably was born off, but it is first edition, so my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is it was actually Eddie's Suicune EX that we traded for it, or I traded for it. I traded an Umbreon, and we did some trade shit back in the day, and I sent it to get graded and came back a 7.
You know what you should do for this? You should like show them the Troll and Toad like orders.
I know. I want to go back and find those, like especially like.
We have Troll and Toad orders of like old evolutions for like $2, and they're like hundreds. Now.
Yeah, it's wild.
Some shit.
I bought the Latios Latios, 2 of them back in the day for like $20 each. 7,000.
Holy cock.
I know.
Jesus. If only we just were in love with the card a little bit more to
buy
buy a page
9.
worth.
Yeah, $100,000 page.
Yeah.
Suicune PSA 8. I bought the Sentei Star for eBay as a CGC 9. It is weird because I never used to own Gold Star cards growing up, and now I own like 3, which is fun. This is Eddie's Power Keepers Charizard Reverse Holo, came back in 8.5.
This is literally a fucking render that's put on a card.
I know, I like that. I love those. This is a Gold Reshiram. It came back PSA 9 and a Typhlosion Prime PSA 8.
His favorite.
Yeah. Speaking of my favorite, bang. You got the hit.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it so fucking cool? It has no business being fucking cool. It's like a Digimon world.
Yeah,
art.
like that's what I'm saying. Like this, just the way they treated art back then was just so interesting. Yeah. And there's a 7 and a Gardevoir PSA 7. I forgot where I got that. These I think are fine. I think they're generally less exciting than those though. Got this Gyarados PSA 9. I don't have any real attachment. It does have a Greninja on it though. I don't know why I bought this. Some more EX era stuff. I got these graded. I kind of wish I didn't. I wish these were still in my binders, but whatever. And a random 8 Wailord. Of course, a Reshiram. Charizard Reshiram GX 9.5 from Beckett. And then some Reshiram and the Stained Glass. Articuno Moltres Zapdos. Raw as shit. Towards the back here. Shiny Articuno GX PSA 10. Armored Mewtwo. What a weird card to exist. PSA 8. Solgaleo Gold came back at 10. This was Allie's Serial Pikachu. Pikachu Zekrom GX Gold. Oh, I think it's a promo. Absol EX. Kind of wish it was in the binder, but whatever. PSA 8. Oh, Celebrations Blastoise. Love the artwork, bro. So iconic. Came back at 9. Charizard came back at 10. Skarmory EX, and then the 25th, the McDonald's 25th Pikachu, which they're doing again this year, came back a 9. Really quick, because I forgot those are up there. Because we started the stream talking about Champions Path and Charizards. Got these. This one, there was another one. Where the hell did that last one go? I know there's another one somewhere. But this is this basic? No, this is Evolutions Charizard. Came back in 8. We got these 2. Bro, am I hot? Where's the Charizard V? I don't know. I feel like there's just so much shit. I keep displacing them. This is I actually have to combine these, but this is a pile of cards I want to get graded. Not necessarily want to get graded, but they should live in these semi-rigids. So Suicune Star, this is damaged as shit, but I wanted to own a Suicune Star, so I bought it off Reddit. This is all fucked up. I bought it for like $100 like years ago. Blastoise EX is like a full art from Evolutions, I believe. I just love the full art texture of these. Zapdos Articuno Moltres. I think this is a full art from Hidden Fates. Something like that. A Shining Ho GX. More Charizard. A Shining Scizor GX. I actually bought 2 of these. Ali has one of them. It's one of his favorite Pokemon. Reverse Hollow Shiny Milotic. I have 2 of these. I love this artwork, bro. Look at that shit. Super cool. And then similarly, you have 3 Yanmas, Shining Yanmas. I don't remember what set this even is. It's like Platinum Era, I think. This is our childhood base set Charizard. It's not First Ed, and it's not Shadowless, but whatever. Like, it's like the better condition between the 2 of ours. Latios Star. I bought this recently, and it's so fucked up. Look at that corner. But it's like this was my dream card. So buying it, I feel like my brain shifted a bit into, I'm not like religiously hunting packs anymore since I got this. I got my dream card, so now it's kind of just like I'm chilling and buying whenever I feel like it. These 2 cards are so goddamn cool. Team Aqua's Kyogre, Team Magma's Groudon. Obviously, Team Aqua's Kyogre is worth more because it has attractive female on it. But yeah, super cool. This is a signed Sephiroth card. I bought a random booster box of Final Fantasy cards because why not? And I pulled this. It was like a $500 card at the time. I gotta see what it's at now.
You know, it's funny enough that we didn't even know what the fuck to care about with that set. And apparently this store is like impossible to get.
I know. Yeah.
It's literally what we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Evolution's Charizard. I don't know what promo this is for, but it's for something. Reverse Hall. Ali's Pikachu was a birthday gift to me. This was a fun one to see. You got this from a random V-Box, right?
I was struggling to really fucking make money during COVID, so I pulled that out of a fucking thing, and I'm like, oh cool, I have a gift to give Nick now. Fucking great. And I think it was like right up the ass of your birthday.
Yeah, it was like on my birthday. Yeah. Speaking of alt arts, got the Tyranitar V alt art from Chilling Reign, I want to say, or Battle Styles? Maybe Battle Styles, I forget. Such a cool ass card. Oh yeah, Magikarp Wailord alt art from Tag Team Era. I moved that out of the binder recently. I just got this SP. Did I just get this one? Yeah. Just got this Espeon. Oh no, I pulled this one out of Fusion Strike. I actually dropped it on the floor afterwards. Oh, there's the Charizards. I love this artwork. 2 Shining Charizard, Shining Champion's Path, Charizard V, Charizard V Max. Super cool. Evolving Skies Dragonite. Iconic shit. I wish I had more of this. And Mewtwo GX in the pod. Fuck yeah. Okay, yeah, so just as a quick aside, these are the deck boxes I had lying around. These are the last made decks I have. I think there's a couple from like really long ago, like 2003. But this is a random like this is like the skeleton of my old Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I used to run like a Cyber Dragon deck with like Power Bond and Future Fusion and UFO Turtles and a bunch of weird shit. I don't know what era this even was. There's actually some decent stuff in here. I gotta get this to Ali. Some Chimera Techs. And then over here, oh my god, this is like the bare skeleton of my old Burnout deck I used to run. Most of the cards from these decks are in our binders now, but I never dismantled this, so this has just been sitting in here for like literally like 15 years. Then for Pokemon, this deck was like a Malamar, like single prize pussy deck. I used to run this deck on the online client all the time, and it was so fucking fun and frustrating because it's like a single prize pussy deck that, like, you know, everyone else would be running like expensive cards. Meanwhile, this deck literally costs like $10, and it's just like the engine's so fun in it that I just made it, and I actually never even used this deck in a tournament or anything. I just had so much fun with it. I just built it. And now I have it, like, you know, if in case I ever want to just experience it again. That's the fucking Calamari deck. I forgot about that deck. That deck was super fun. Just really quick, let's do this one. I don't think I ever used this deck either. Oh yeah. So when what was it called? What what was it? The Mirage Gate stuff. Oh, Eternatus, right? No, it wasn't Eternatus. Oh, Giratina. Yeah, when the dark shit, the Lost Zone stuff started up again, like at the same time as Giratina or whatever, they also had a Gudra deck that was like a real pussy-ass healing deck. It was like using a fat character in a fighting game. A tanky fat character that heals themselves. The problem is, it just takes a little while to get started. And it's very slow, but once it gets up and running, it's actually so much fun. And this is another example. I actually built this whole deck, and I never ended up using it once. But I just thought it was such a fun... I never actually finished. I have all these sleeves, though. But the cool thing I remember about this deck when I was making it, because I was like, what fat fuck... a fat fuck deck like this, what sleeves are appropriate? Let's check out how cool these sleeves are. Isn't that a vibe? Hey, Days. Oh, Days, keep me updated on Soki. I can't really change the setup right now, but interested to know how he does. I think Soki's going to be at LMBM, too. Am I going to join the server? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry, I didn't accept the invite. Might be. Yeah, I'll get in there. I thought I was one of those. It was one of those notifications. Like, what the hell is this? Okay, and this one is... What is this? Which deck is this? This is Choice Belt, Oranguru... Oh, this is the Kyurem Palkia deck I ran. This deck was so much fun, bro. Like, oh man, I'm getting nostalgic just looking at this. Like, the engine was super fun. The support, like, there was times where it would like, you would have a shitty hand at the start, but it was relatively consistent. And then this was just like side decky stuff. Yeah, that's that. And then this one, I think, is... Yeah, this is another deck I made, but I barely used it. It was a Gardevoir deck, when, in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet. I ran Mewtwo V-Union. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, what a vibe, bro. V-Union is such a short-lived mechanic that I don't think they're ever gonna do this again. They'll probably do it, like, once. Like, similar to Break or, the Legend cards, it's such a doofy mechanic. That was just like, it came and it went so quickly. Yeah, no, this was such a weird deck. This is when I was already halfway out of the card game and I didn't care anymore. Like, I like the way the game just feels like it power creeps so quickly. Okay. Those are the decks I had lying over there. Thank you for asking. I don't like that, Ant-Man. I don't like that at all. This one I just dropped on the floor. I think this is a the jumbo cards. So yeah, it's just like all like when they had the 25th anniversary 5 years ago, they like had a rollout of just fat cards, and I tried to be a completionist or like every time a new one would come out, I would try to fill up this binder, but they literally never stop, bro. They do this all the time. So, like, it got to the point where I stopped caring about filling up this binder or keeping up to date with my jumbo cards. And whenever we get one, Allie just tapes it to the wall in his room. But Crobat, spoiler alert, is one of my favorite Pokemon. So, look forward to a lot of Crobat cards. Otherwise, a lot of sword shield shit. Some Gigantamaxes. Nothing too exciting. Oh, there's Shining Fates, some V Unions, some more celebration stuff. I actually like the darks, or like the what did they do during celebrations for the 25th anniversary? They did like retro inspired cards like Delta Species and light Toxtricity, shit like that. Oh, thank you, physics. I actually like the artwork on these a lot. These slap. Some evolutions. Damn, this card is actually like the actual card is mad expensive now. So like, I don't know like if this has any value to it, but like people fucking go crazy for Vaporeon. Also, look at the cameos on this card, right? Like Milotic and the Frillishes and all that stuff. There's some good stuff on here. Some more Glaceons. Some more. Oh yeah, we got all these jumbo cards. Hell yeah. This is cool. I actually used to run this card. In like the last hurrah I had with the card game, this was the card I ran. It was fun. And the Securum. And then we got this is relatively recent, this Victini. And then a Pikachu Zekrom GX. You want to know what's rat shit? I don't know if you guys like noticed, but like this is from the tag team era, right? And then they did more like fat cards like this Victini, right? They're not the same size. Like, if I take this Victini out and I hold it over the Pikachu Zekrom, look at that. Look at that crap. So this Pikachu Zekrom can't even fit in the fucking binder. I have to break out scissors and cut into this Pikachu Zekrom to get it to fit properly. That's why it's kind of just chilling over here. Because I like this card. I'm a sucker for tag teams. You guys will see more of that. So every binder up until this point has been my own personal collection, but Allie and I have a large collection of shared Pokemon cards that we keep in specific binders. A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh there too, which you'll see. But we recorded those for the Christmas special back in December as well, and I'll just slap them at the end here for you guys to see. Thanks for watching. We do have a bit of a trip over here in this shitty old retro ass. Everybody had this one when they were kids binder when we were younger.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's in here anymore. Oh yeah, it's all old shitty Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh with prices on them in case we sold them one day. I think it's mostly garbage at this point, right? I don't think there's anything significant in here unless there's like a staple we could use in our current decks. Hey.
Oh, sex friend.
Oh wow. That's part of my. Oh my god! What the hell? How much are you charging for this? What does that say?
I think it's $1.
What a ripoff.
If you want to say that.
Some more base set shit. I see no first eds because if I would see a first ed, I'd be like, oh crap, sleeve that bad boy up. These binders always piss me off too, like the 3-ring.
Yeah,
it's like the binders that
like
everyone.
it damages the fucking
yeah. For something about them, you just know it fucks up the card.
Aren't these like
Only first ed Kabutos because of that one guy. Yeah, good times. So yeah, we really should organize some of these. But yeah, we still have. Don't we have that small binder too, like a small yellow one somewhere? Like that it's like similar kind of vibes where it's like just the old retro stuff.
I think so.
Another Kabuto. Oh, you got more Dragon Ball in the back here. Oh, you got a fat Zarbon.
Well,
look at this. Zarbon transforms
we can just go
into an ugly sight, overwhelmingly powerfully up. Now, the superior Vegeta could not keep up with the speed and power of Zarbon. I'm keeping this. Fucking Zarbon. What the hell is he doing here? Hey, you got a Rhoda.
What'd you do with my other Zarbon I gave you? The other card?
These either on my desk somewhere or I put them in my binder. Shove them up my ass. Take this one too. Thanks for the Zarbon.
My golden Zarbon!
Oh
I
my...
have a pickle one like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is awesome. This is like the coolest thing today. Save on to those. Okay, enough of this crap.
Actually, put it in a top loader.
I will. I will. Now it's time for the real shit. So this is our first, what me and Ali deemed and coined the brother binders, where it's generally like cards that we shared when we were kids, or we collected when we were kids, and throughout, you know, the past like 25, 30 years, we don't know whose is whose anymore, so we just, you know, consolidated all of our childhood collections into like one group of binders.
This is how it started. I saw Nick either looking at vintage cards in his room. I'm like, huh, those look familiar. I wonder where mine are. And I started looking through my cards. I'm like, oh, I don't have any cards in here. Interesting. And then I guess very much similar to these games. You know, it's funny. I look at these games and that, you know, some of these games look familiar. Yeah. Bottom line is everything's in here. Everything's in here.
Well,
guys.
he's an unorganized fucking mess, so everything was all over the fucking place. So when we moved here, I took the liberty to organize the stuff by like generation. Like we have like tins and tins of the old like reverse hollows and stuff, and we organized the more significant like base set stuff into their own binders.
But yeah, the bottom line is we all unified everything, and now we're a family.
Yeah, he was a whiny little baby.
You would be too. You realize your fucking Blastoise is in here.
I never took your Blastoise.
It wasn't Blastoise.
I just organized the cards.
That was the common stuff though. Also, Charmanders are ridiculously overpriced too.
So we got this starts. I guess this one starts in Johto because the bigger the top loader binders is where we see a lot of base set stuff. But
yeah,
this has some first ed stuff. I see like a first ed Celebi. Just a little bit of e-reader era stuff, a lot of base set stuff, a lot of schizophrenic stuff like movie promos and the what are those? What are these? The Topps cards?
Oh, Emphysema Pokemon. Those. Well, I never seen. I don't remember that card.
Yeah, I mean half of the cards I don't remember either. Okay, here's like the Charmander. Basically, anytime I saw a base set Charmander or, you know, a starter Pokemon, I made sure it had its own.
How come we don't have first editions?
I don't know. If you look back at all the pictures of
we definitely bought Pokemon packs.
I don't know. I mean,
when they fucking came out.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, yeah, obviously because we do have first editions, but
our dicks were this small when we started buying Pokemon
we do have
packs.
first editions, but not necessarily first editions of.
No, why don't we have
base
more
set.
first editions? What the fuck are the first edition Charmanders, for example?
Huh?
That's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess we didn't necessarily buy base set packs of first.
Were they more expensive than? The
No, I think they were literally the first printing. So here's all of our first eds.
Well, what's the time window for first edition?
I have no
stop
clue.
being first edition?
I don't know if it was like first printing or what. I don't know, because they don't do them anymore. There's no such thing as first edition anymore. Everything's first edition, or everything's unlimited now. So
How does that make sense though?
I don't know. Yeah, we got a base set. We got a. Oh, it's not first edition.
You still see them on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You still see the.
Yeah, but I
edition.
think everything's first edition now. Oh, cool. We got the old. These Umbreon hollow energies are mad expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. You got a Steelix one. This one's definitely from your deck.
My theory is that if there's an Umbreon and a Moon, it's expensive. It doesn't matter what kind of.
It could be an Umbreon in an ISIS beheading video. If it has the moon on it and it has Umbreon, it's expensive. It's just the way it works. Got some hey, an Espeon. That's a cool Espeon. Got some schizophrenic stuff from EX era. This is cool. I like these. This is like my favorite era of the card game. These are promos.
Yeah.
Some more reverse hollows, cool Nidoqueen, a Skarmory, random Radiant Sneasler.
What do you feel like Sandstorm is attached to you for the card art or just the time we played?
No,
together?
the time. Because 100%.
I remember a lot of the journeys going into KB Toys and stuff for the packs and trying to get the Typhlosion EX. That was our chase at least. Or what we were going for.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted that. And you would always get the fucking cards, by the way. I wanna make this canon right now. He always got the fucking cards.
Like the chase?
Yeah, if you go back to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, he pulled Magic Cylinder at the Yu-Gi-Oh! League we went to.
I pulled Injection Fairy Lily.
At the Eddie's seen this firsthand too.
Yeah, well, I honestly think my luck is very
Yatagarasu, right?
I pulled Yada.
Yatagarasu. Yeah. Like,
I had some pretty good luck in old Yu-Gi-Oh, but honestly my luck has stagnated. Like I feel like my hot streak is behind me now, because nowadays I have to spend a lot to get the pulls I want. At that point it's not luck anymore.
I always think that the plot armor is attached to the asshole who doesn't care about the game.
Maybe.
Or doesn't care.
Yeah,
or
it,
no,
like, that was like, whatever.
You didn't
I
know
don't
who
care.
Injection Fairy Lily even was.
No. When we were in the Yu-Gi-Oh leagues, I remember that because it was at the Toys R Us. I went to the R Zone to get one pack for the and it was like in the packs that they randomly, it was a blister they put in those big plastic cases.
Yeah.
And they had to put the key in to unlock it. I bought one
Back
pack.
then they did that?
Yeah, I bought one pack at the Toys R Us after the league, and out of that one pack was the Injection Fairy Lily. It was fucking unbelievable, and I
because I remember I didn't know what the fuck Magic Cylinder was, or what Eddie was talking. He was like Magic Cylinder, and everything. I'm like, oh, what am I pulling for? And you ended up getting it, and you looked confused.
Oh, I don't remember ever pulling Magic Cylinder.
I remember Eddie saw you pull it, and he looked away, and he's like, he got it, and he pointed at the thing.
So yeah, just to talk about this binder, back to this fucking binder. We it just randomly goes from old like Johto stuff to like. We got some Crown Zenith promos, some random trainers, some random art rares and Radiance, Pokemon Go, and then I think we kind of just like threw anything we pulled that we thought was relatively significant into here, like the trainer galleries. This is evolutions for the most part, and then a random some Pokemon Go.
I mean, it's safe to say anything could be significant nowadays with this fucking game.
What about this Murkrow? Is this Murkrow significant?
Yes, honestly, fast forward maybe 30, 40, 50 years.
This Murkrow with a hole in his eyeball, is that what you're talking about?
All right, let's be realistic. Maybe not, but let's be realistic. If that was a Charmander or a Charizard first edition, yeah.
And then closing it out, we actually got some pretty good VMAXs or character Vs and VMAXs. I forgot about this page.
Oh, that's actually a really good page. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Was that Crown Zenith?
Ooh. Yeah. No, yeah.
Crown Zenith, I think. Yeah, so it's relatively recent.
Yeah, that is the baby brother.
All right, now Big Daddy number 1. This is this one's a trip, and it's massive.
You can kill somebody with this. That's how fucking heavy that binder is.
This one has all of our significant, in quotes, vintage stuff, but then also it transitions into modern, because basically throughout the pandemic, how this hobby went to fucking hell. Me and Allie started going apeshit trying to get product, and mainly for the content opening it, right? Because we weren't trying to like flip shit. It got to the point where we bought a top loader binder just to store all the important stuff, and that organization stuff we did in 2020. This is how it all manifested. So in we go. There's the Big Daddies. So I think we have at least a handful of all of these, especially the starter Pokemon. But I think we got graded one of our Charizards, or it's to be graded. But this one's the worser condition one. But yeah, we generally got a lot of mom and dad got us 2 of everything when we were kids, and some were randomly first edition or not. But this is always a trip to see this. I always like holding it too.
Yeah.
Crazy, almost 30 years old at this point.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff is worth something, right? Just regular.
Yeah, even if it's even if it's damaged, it's significant, a couple hundred at least. But then we organized them by type, I guess. So we got some more Venusaur. We have so many fucking Venusaurs. Of all the starters to have in abundance, the Venusaur is the one you want the least. But I love the Lapras art. There's something about the charming artwork of old Wizards of the Coast Pokemon, and even into the early EX era, when it's literally just like the Pokemon's render, with just a sparkly background. It's
pops.
just it pops so well.
Yeah, there's something about it. The image is placed there, you can tell, but it's the art of the Pokemon itself.
Yeah, it looks like it was just ripped from the game. Honestly, something about that is oddly charming to me. Same with the Scyther here. Same shit. It's the same exact kind of treatment for Scyther.
Well, some of these are renders from the actual game,
or the Poke. Oh no, it's the art, from the
poster. Right?
Yeah. It's
it's
the official key art for the Pokemon. Yeah.
The Machamp.
So funnily enough, we have 3 first edition Machamps. I think one of them's fake. This one fake. This one looks like shit. But nobody cares because because the Machamps, first edition Machamps, came in the starter deck. Oh. Which is so weird. What a weird occurrence.
Yeah.
Maybe whatever, like the reverse hollow Hitmonchan's. I used to always love like these two specifically. Something about them like was just like comfortable. I always loved the Aerodactyl episode of the anime too.
Yeah, it's the birth of Charizard. It's a lot of.
Oh yeah, it's a banger.
Rocket's Hitmonchan.
Some psychic. Oh, Pidgeot's so cool too. Hey, got a first ed Snorlax. Yeah, I remember this Pidgeot card. We were.
It's worth money, I think.
We're obsessed with that. I'm sure everything's worth a little bit, but love the Pidgeot. Love the Dragonite. Of course, we got like fucking 6 Chanseys and Clefables.
Those Chanseys are clean though.
It's a
That
clean
one on the
Chansey.
oh, that's probably the light. The one on the far left looks like shit.
This looks fake too. There's just like so many random fakes.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, you see, like something about like the text is off there.
Do you think that that's just a printing thing?
I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily. I don't think this is fake.
Did they make fakes back in the day like that?
Oh yeah, you want to tell the story of this alley? This Alakazam,
This asshole put a sticker on that, and it was one of those like, oh, you really done fucked up putting a sticker on this.
Guys, I put an Alakazam when I was a kid. I put a fucking sticker on this Alakazam.
Of Alakazam, and like we're
Like
too afraid
for funsies.
And it's not like we can put Gone glue on that fucking thing because it's gonna damage the card. And if we even attempt to key it off, it's gonna really damage.
Yeah,
the card.
like
So
maybe you like exhale on it a little
basically
bit.
tattooed on.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever. It's a Japanese Alakazam anyway, so whatever. Some Ninetales, got a million reverse Electabuzzes, a random fucking Skarmory from like 03.
That's cool.
I got first set Eevee. And then this Umbreon. You know how Umbreons go, we're not even gonna say it. Yeah. Got more Raichus and Pikachus and Raichus and Zapdoses. This is the Zapdos Ali has his first edition. We got it graded. We can look at that a little later. Got the Ancient Mew. That's always a banger. And the movie promos in general I fuck with, right? Like that was a fun time. That was like the last time the world was exciting and fun.
People would be killing each other to get online to the movie.
If it happened in 2025 or 2026, right? Like people be stabbing each other and stealing the Mews, you know? I love this Squirtle too, from Neo whatever, right? Like we always like to joke around that this Squirtle is looking straight up at like an incoming atomic bomb that's gonna make contact with his Tommy Pickles ass head.
It's clearly a drawing too.
Yeah. Oh, now we got the dark stuff, the Giovanni's, the Rockets cards. Mm-hmm. I think this is mostly like your stuff, honestly, because I don't remember ever like opening too much of these or the trainer cards. I wonder why, as kids, we randomly got Japanese cards. Maybe it was just like mom.
It was from late night. We just pulled them out.
Oh, late night. It was from the deli. Yeah, okay. So there was a bodega like a block away from where we grew up in Brooklyn, and they had one of those shitty vending machines that just randomly had Japanese cards. But so you're saying we pulled a Japanese Charizard, or did we not just buy that?
No, I that was in my room. I got that. It was a single card. Remember these? They would turn the card around and put it in the machine.
So it was like a top loader in the machine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, I mean that's a good card to get out of the fucking.
I'm sure that's worth something.
The Habibi. And then we make the transition into Johto, which is a banger. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. Oddly enough, like we got like the set, the initial Johto sets had like 2 versions of each like level stage 2 start or whatever. So like this was Ali's Typhlosion growing up. This was mine.
Yeah, mine was the basic render, and you got like the cool.
Well, I actually think this one's worth more money, but I mean, either way, whatever. Like I still like Typhlosion's like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so they could do no wrong there. Also, I like the Feraligatr artwork. I think he's super cool. And then of course Lugia is like such a banger of a card. And goddamn, bro, like another Umbreon.
What it's saying, it's a fucking full moon.
Yeah, and a full moon. Oh my god. And of course nobody cares about Meganium.
Stupid flower.
And then it transitions a little bit into modern, but also closing out with some Politoads and Jump Bluffs and stuff. And then this is like, you know, Evolving Skies era, which is one of the most insane sets in the past like decade.
I don't know what the name of the art style is here, but I love this kind of artwork. Like basically the old video games.
Oh no, like the watercolor, whatever that artist's name is that I never remember. Yeah. Like that watercolor sort of classic Pokemon.
Yeah, it's always,
it's such a banger. Like that new Meowth that just happened.
Or Nidoking.
Yeah. The 151 Nidoking. Yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah. There's a new Meowth that is that same style, which is super cool. So some modern full arts and stuff. Some trainer Pokemon. So, some Radiant. So you got the Radiant Venusaurs and Blastoises and some more Radiant. I like the Radiants. I wish I would have gotten more of them, but whatever. And then got some Dragonite V-Stars, some Radiant Eevees, and then one Times Square Mewtwo, which Allie was up my ass like a year ago. He wanted me to buy so many of these because they were like less.
They were
than
$20.
And now it's like, what, like 60, 70?
Yeah.
Whatever.
What a fucking return of investment that would have been.
Okay, now we're up to the big daddies. So like for modern, like every like 1 or 2 or 3 booster boxes you get an alt art, and this is generally mostly alt arts.
Juicy.
Like I love this Palkia. I used to run a deck with this. I love this Dialga.
That Beedrill's so cool.
Like these you get you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Look
super
at that.
cool.
It's fucking Batman.
Batman, yeah. Even the Beedrill's cool. Yeah, the Golurk, whatever, because that's Evolving Skies.
It's just working.
Is that Evolving Skies?
Yeah.
The Beedrill? Oh, sorry, the Golurk?
No.
Is it?
Oh.
No, it's Fusion Strike. No, it's not Fusion Strike. I think it might be.
No, you might be right.
It is. This is Evolving Skies. So if you pull this, you're pissed.
Yeah.
But it's still an alt art. Isn't that crazy?
A lot of Chilling Rain is awesome. Though.
Yeah, like this is like I remember we handed Mom a pack and she pulled this.
Yeah. She's like Moltres, and we're like,
what do you mean Moltres? Yeah. No,
people were chasing this. I remember when it came out in Brilliant. I think was that Brilliant Stars or
one of those.
It's the Dialga Palkia pack, I think.
It is. Not Brilliant Stars. Oh my god, it's the shitty pack nobody likes.
I forget what it's called.
Oh man, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's like whatever. It's the pack for Legends Arceus. You know, whatever. It'll come to us. But yeah, no. I wish we got the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike, but at least we got like some of the bangers from.
Gengar is what.
Wait, this is Chilling Rain actually.
That's strong.
Yeah. Yeah, that Moltres is super cool.
It was really hard to get to.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Chilling Rain boxes were $100.
Yeah, they were 80 at one point. Like the hobby's so screwed. And then this is probably the biggest page in this whole binder, mainly because of this Rayquaza and everything here. But like Evolving Skies is literally like we tried to find so much of that set, and you know, like we opened a lot of it, and thankfully we did pull a lot. But the Rayquaza was like the chase card we always wanted to pull but never pulled, so I just ended up buying it myself. Honestly, like I think it looks great. I don't think it's like too incredible, but I think it's just the people are such skanks for Hoenn, you know. That's the point where they see a Rayquaza, they go crazy.
I had a friend that pulled that fucking card though.
The Rayquaza, was it?
It was a Rayquaza.
Yeah.
He pulled that.
Out of like a single blister.
Yeah, we found in Jersey. We found
I like this one more.
We found this computer repair store that had Pokemon packs. I know this because their banner was like computer repair, but it had a Pokeball on it. So like I squinted at that shit, so we went in there. Me and this guy Steve were the only Pokemon guys there, so we're like, oh, we'll get this, whatever. And Travis comes behind me. He's like, hey guys, what are you guys doing? Can I buy a pack? And they're like, yeah. He's like, what should I get? What's a good thing? I'm like, just go grab one of those. So he did. He opened it in the diner, and I screamed like a sissy fucking girl. And I scared this couple next to us on another table.
Because was Travis
one
just
old
like,
guy looked really upset.
Was he like, what is this?
He was bending it. He was holding it like this. And I'm like, Travis, what are you doing? And I'm squeaking like a baby. I'm like, Steve, look. And Steve looked like he just saw. Like,
was there no top loader anywhere?
No top loader. I told him, look, just put it in the back in the pack, and don't touch it, and whatever.
And you ended up you sold it for him.
And he gave it to me to sell it for him.
How much did you sell for?
It was like 180 or something.
I think it's easily like $400 now. So.
Yeah, he asked me.
Call him up.
Like, hey,
call him up and be like, asshole.
I did already. He called me. He's like, hey, I was just wondering, how much is that Rayquaza worth now? Like, it's at least 3 times as much as what you sold for this stupid.
But yeah, the Rayquaza page is fucking awesome because it's like one of our favorite Pokemon. Like Al used to run a Rayquaza deck back in the day, which he still has all those back in like 03, 04. This is, for the most part, all Evolving Skies Evolution holos except for these two and this one. For some reason, this one took place in the next pack. We actually just put this in the binder yesterday. I got it on eBay listing, and look at the fucking scratches on that shit. I think this guy like saw the price I was sniping it for.
And he just punched it in the face.
He started shitting on the card.
That'd be funny. This was like one of the more expensive ones. I don't know why. It's almost like
I just think it's a little arbitrary because they're all nice. Like if I would have thought this would have been more expensive
I would say this is the best one.
Yeah.
I think this is better than the moon, honestly.
Yeah, but you know the moon grind is.
He's got slaves.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a pincer. What is that? A Grimmsnarl.
He's king.
And then we put some gold rares in the back here. Yeah, I mean, like, these were generally, like, these were less exciting than the alt arts, but I fuck with the energies and stuff like this, just cool to have in general. But yeah, like, just seeing this, I get teleported back to 2020, like, just camping in line at Target overnight just to get some fucking Evolving Skies, or the Rite Aids and stuff.
And then it died, and then it came back.
Yep.
When they made an EV set. I think that's how
was the EV set? I mean, now it's not calming down ever. Next one. This one is, I think, more modern, honestly. Like just continuing because we ran out. So this starts with the Crown Zenith page. This is such a fun set because we actually we got insane luck with Crown Zenith. Like we literally pulled this one the same day, and then this one on a Whatnot stream. Yeah. All within one day, and we were just looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
Gold!
And we don't have the Dialga, which is funny, so this is like asymmetrical. But the Mewtwo Kamehameha with the Charizard is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I actually have been keeping tabs on Crown Zenith. I imagine all this stuff is going on.
The pull rates in this set have been like not amazing.
I think it's just regardless, it's the artwork. Like the artwork, like people love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more Crown Zenith stuff. I love the Deoxys stuff and the V-Star. Oh, yeah. Random, what is this? Is this? Oh, this guy's a Fusion Strike.
That's a.
I think it's Fusion Strike.
Yeah, I think it's Fusion Strike.
I should go with the other Espeon. But got some more evolutions. They milk the evolutions every fucking pack they can.
I'm surprised they haven't made new evolutions yet.
Like what? The flying type.
Well, steel one.
Yeah. Ryu. Some Radiant Zards, more Crown Zenith. We got a lot of pulls from Crown Zenith. Hey, here's the same Alakazam with no sticker.
With no, yeah, it's not the flower with a sticker.
So it all worked out. I forgot about this Mew.
These went up a lot, right?
I think there's multiple printings of Radiant Charizard, but generally, like, by went up a lot, they used to be $2, now they're 10.
Oh.
So, like, yeah. If it's a Charizard, it goes up.
Oh
man, what a page.
Tell them the story about that with my nut.
Yeah, so we got Ant-Man, one of the viewers in YouTube and Twitch, sick fucking guy. He's absolutely fucking insane. He gifted us some Pokemon cards because he stole from his Best Buy. He stole from his Best Buy and sent us some packs. And it was my birthday, maybe 2 years ago. We opened some Silver Tempest, and it was an ETB. We took packs. Allie stood over here on the melee carpet. We threw the packs onto his nuts. And one pack hit him right in the ball, then fell on the corner of the pack. We pulled the Lugia. We were going crazy. But then we zoom in. Look at what Allie's nut did. Look what Allie's nut did. Look at that corner. Look at that top right corner. Unfucking believable.
Out of all, that's like equivalent to doing the Scizor thing with the Vivid Voltage Pikachus.
Yeah, unfucking believable. Yeah. Only it's your nut. So honestly, maybe your nut stain hair juice drove up the value of this ever so slightly. But now that it's
how did you get 3? You bought 2?
Because this was damaged. For Christmas, was it last year or 2 years ago? I just bought 2 more, and now I don't feel bad about this anymore. You know. And they were like $100 each, so like whatever. But and now I don't feel bad about taking that as sleeve and looking at it. It's such a raw Lugia, you know.
They have fucking believe this.
I know. It's such a cool card too, you know. They never give my boy Ho-Oh any love.
What a fucking artwork! This doesn't sound who the fuck. It's like Mako Tsunami.
Yeah. What happened to that poor fisherman?
Yeah, he looks cool, but he got fucked. He got fucked.
What was he saying in this video? In this picture? What was coming out of his mouth?
Well, lots of steak, and he was like, nah!
And then what happened?
That's him getting his legs chewed off.
Is Lugia just murdering people?
Yeah, he's just eating them alive.
Then we got the Charizard V from, what was this from?
Oh, Brilliant Stars.
This was Brilliant Stars, yeah. Well, no, the other pack wasn't. Astral Radiance.
Yeah,
that was Astral Radiance, the one with the fucking Legends RCS cards. I remember that piece of shit.
Yeah, Astral Radiance. I remember.
Yeah, the Brilliant Stars set was good to us too. We got did we get more than one of this? No, right? No, we don't know. This was a Christmas gift from you to me. I think it was. Yeah. Then Scarlet and Violet happened. We generally started to fall out of the hobby a little bit, and a lot of people did. But we still buy
pull
packs.
rates on that pack felt like shit too.
Yeah, like good.
You got so much of that.
Yeah, with good shit you mean. Or by shit you mean like less rare stuff because everybody's pulling everything. Got this Charizard EX. Ali got his Scizor. Got Palafin. Got the Quaquaval. I didn't realize. And Shempow was relevant in the meta. I love this Tyranitar. But decent shit. So it's like Scarlet and Violet. Like even the games, like they were fun, but like in retrospect, like like definitely held back in general.
Gold Dingo.
Oh man, the 151 Charizard. We pulled one ourselves. Right?
Yeah.
The other one, I went to, this was LMBM last year. I went to the Pokecourt, the store in the Manhattan, with a bunch of Smashers and a bunch of friends, and we got 151 packs. This was like a $12 pack at the time. I bought a few packs, like 3 packs, 4 packs. We opened them in the hallway outside of the store, and I pulled the Charizard, and this one guy, everyone in the group pretty much, just started fucking screaming and shitting, and then I came home and we put it back in here. The one that we still don't have, we don't have the Blastoise.
Oh, that's true. This is awesome. I like this a lot. It's gonna bomb the city.
The Mewtwo promo? Yeah. Super cool.
This is awesome.
I think it was from the, okay, cool, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, more artwork like this would be great.
Super cool. Yeah, 151 is always a trip. Some random Deoxys, some more Altarts, and more Crown Zenith. And we're actually still like filling this one in like today.
Well, yeah, but
got an A-Rod card.
Yeah.
The what is this called? Radiant? No.
It's a shiny, right?
Oh, it's a baby shiny Entei. Yeah, the baby shinies from the Hidden Fates or whatever. Shiny Fates. Phoebus. Oh, the Latias CX. You gave me this for Christmas maybe last year.
Yeah.
And then we got a good old Juan Gonzalez card, just in case we ever fucking need it. We got
some vintage.
Got a Derek Jeter.
Why are they on here? We ran out of room.
Yeah, I think we lost. It was fucking like 7 Venusaur.
Yeah.
What's behind this Charmander? Am I? Oh, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin giving stunning the Undertaker. Yeah. I like this connected artwork too. Got the Topps
I love
cards.
The Chrome cards.
Yeah, you're the one that really managed these. I forgot where we had these. I saw a couple earlier in the closet.
I love these. Look at those fucking chromie.
Yeah, you know people like still open these and like they get damaged because they stick to one another.
Fucking love this shit. I don't know if they have all 150.
I think so. I could be wrong though. Oh man, the Prismatic Evolutions page. I forgot about this. This one was honestly mostly me. Like I would just like buy, I went nuts on Prismatic, and whenever I would pull something, I would throw it in here. But like, pulled this one on like my birthday, I think. We pulled this. These are like the worst ones to get. I pulled this one in a store. I remember that felt good. Otherwise, we've had some pretty good luck on the pack, other than Umbreon. But we pulled this. The Sylveon I opened day 1 of the pack, which is nice. But otherwise, I've slowly been getting fucked. Remember, we got the Dragapult too. And otherwise, this is really all the pulls we've gotten since then out of modern Pokemon. Like, we got the Zekrom from Black Bolt. We got the Clefairy from Journey Together. I'm not sure if these were Journey Together or Mega Evolution, but we got Mega Lucario as well. We got another Prismatic with the Dragapult. And then a random Mega Steelix EX in the back. But you love to see it.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I like everything from like every era has its fucking crazy dog shit pack, like crazy expensive. It's either Evolving Skies in Brother Binder 1 or Prismatic in Brother Binder 2. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh?
This is Yu-Gi-Oh. Got some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
You talk through the Yu-Gi-Oh because
we don't got that much Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. We got like some fucking, I forgot what this is from.
I think it's like Ghosts from the Past and stuff.
Some are Ghost from the Past. Some of them are Ghost Rares from some random shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got Ghost in the Past stuff. I don't know if you
can't really see
like
anything.
Ghost Rares, but I never really saw the appeal of them. But
why? Because you can't fucking
like
see
the
them.
Idea of them peekabooing.
Peekaboo.
But yeah, we bought this Dark Magician, which is
I
like one
bought
of the
that-
worst rates.
Wait, I bought this for it was a
Birthday?
birthday or Christmas gift.
It's one of the worst possible rates.
Because
in the pack.
this was Ghost from the Past 1, right?
Yeah, but Ghost from the Past 1 had like one of the worst rates in almost all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I would say. You're opening that pack knowing you're getting frog shit.
Oh, and we bought a case
Yeah.
of Ghost from the Past 2.
Yeah, and you would get like maybe 2 ghost rares, but sometimes a case would have no ghost rares. In it.
And yeah, it's like gambling.
Imagine that.
It's gambling up the ass, and they just announced like full arts, right? For
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh man, that's yeah. Hopefully the Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't die like Pokemon did. QCRs. These are all QCRs from like the 25th century pack. So we kind of just had fun with it.
I love Cyber End.
Yeah, we have all the
Like
vintage
your
GX
E-Heroes.
stuff, E-Heroes.
Allie's a big Elemental Hero guy. He
Elemental Hero
He loves
guy.
the heroes. He loves tunes, right?
Tunes, mainly, yeah. Blue Eyes White Dragon, mainly, yeah. In terms of tunes,
Oh man, what is this? This is QCRs.
yeah, those are all QCRs.
God damn.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. Put these in the fucking.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't do that, but oh, got a Rhoda.
Almost chibi Blue Eyes. This is like a little crab Blue Eyes kind of
Random Exodia right hand.
Yeah, the jerk off arm. Ultimate
yeah.
Rares, QCR Blue Eyes. This was the chase, and there's this Ultimate Rare Dark Neos that I sniped.
Mirror Forces. It's always so. I always love looking at old Yu-Gi-Oh artwork. You know,
Yeah,
it's so nostalgic.
Yeah, it really is. like the Summon Skull, the Dark, like these alone.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are the vintage starter decks. I love ultis. The ultis get me hard. So, why is this so fucking special? And the god cards. These are more the old stuff.
These are mine.
Yeah.
This is back in the day. I ran Cyber Dragon, and these are still in the sleeves. I played them in back in the day, like the shitty
old blue dragon.
Chinatown dragon sleeves because I didn't want to buy Ultra Pros.
Starter deck.
And
Insect
then
Queen.
you actually gave me this for my birthday,
Oh, yeah?
like my 13th or 14th birthday. You ran down to Frank's, and then this is my limiter removal. Fuck yeah.
I got it from Frank.
Yeah.
$14. What a deal.
No, you got this. It was like $25 from Frank.
Oh.
What? I remember this guy.
Be Mega Cyber, yeah. That's a vintage one.
Insect Queen.
Yeah, like a lot of.
These are my
we have
lava
a lot
golems.
of lava golems.
I know. I saw. Is this the same lava golem I played with back in the day? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I used to run, other than Cyber Dragon, the deck I used to run was a lava golem Nightmare Wheel burnout deck.
This is first edition. Where are like all the first editions though? It kind of blows my mind because we bought the packs. I could have sworn we just.
There's my Nightmare Wheels.
Nightmare Wheels. There's an Ultra Rare Dark Gaia. These are like more vintage shit. Like like the brand new QCRs that came out. And these are the Magias. These are.
You saw
like,
Magia's getting a full art too.
I saw, yeah. Yeah, he's coming out of the border. and shit.
Unfucking real.
Yeah, we need to get that and put him next to him. Yeah, and then this was the chase card from the other set. And I think that's
We still didn't get the blue eyes from.
like nothing too crazy with the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Oh,
Here's an error card.
that's my error card. I pulled that from the you don't want to.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
You don't know what
I
that
forgot
is.
about that.
That's for Eddie. That's for Eddie.
I forgot about my full art. Forgot about my full art. That's a really big sub goal for that one.
Well, Allie,
Who's that Pokemon?
Allie literally fucking took a picture of his fucking pickle, and he keeps handing this card to.
I got that for you for Christmas.
He keeps handing this card to Eddie, and he's like, "Eddie, do you want my alt art?"
Yeah.
And he just keeps showing him his pickle. What are you doing?